Hey guys, what's up? So first things first, I want to explain why I've kind of not been here in like the past 2 weeks. There's really no excuse, but I just want to explain myself. I got done with school today, so today was my last day, and so the past 2 weeks leading up have been kind of crazy. I had some tests and things, so I was really cramming for that. Also trying to do like bonus questions to get my grade up. The week before last, I actually did film a Tutorial Tuesday, and that will for sure, I promise you, that will be up the coming Tuesday because the look is flawless. Okay. So I filmed that, but then I got grounded from my phone, and so I couldn't do like record a voiceover. That didn't work out, and then literally the next day my purse got stolen out of my truck. My door got left unlocked and someone just took everything, trashed my truck. That's a different story for a different time, but basically I had no money, and so I wasn't able to go out and get more e.l.f. products or really buy anything for that matter. So I'm sorry about that, but as I said previously, homegirl's out of school and I'm excited to be in front of the camera and filming once again. So what we're going to do today is, I just kind of was feeling like chilling, you know, like let's just chill. I told y'all to ask me some questions if you had any, so I'm gonna answer those. The first question is from Meg Holes, and she asks, if you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? Okay, I actually really like the name Claire. God, I've never thought about like what it'd be if I were to change it, because I like the name Claire actually. I know that if I was to be a boy, like if my parents had a son, my name would be Caleb, I believe. So I don't know, I really like my name, but I'm not sure. The next question she asks is also, what do you order at Starbucks? I order, it's like the chocolate chip frappuccino. It's like a hidden menu item. I think it might not be. But yeah, it's like chocolate chip frappuccino. It's just chocolate and chocolate chips, and it's wonderful. Another thing, Miranda Elizabeth 24 asked, where's your purse? And she's referring to my purse being stolen. And actually, when she asked this, I was like, I didn't know where my purse was at the moment, so I was like, oh, true that. Audrey Emily 11 asked, what's your favorite subject in school? This is hard. Okay, my favorite subject is not one that I had this year, but it was biology last year, and like, but I didn't like that class, but I liked the subject. Like, we was talking about animals, and we were, like not skinning, oh, hunter probs, okay. We were dissecting the animals, but like I have chemistry this year, and so it's like, it's not fun. I'm not a fan. Okay, Kerrigan Holzman asks, if you had a fluffy white cat, what would you name it? Now, I read this question, and I was like, you know what? If I get a fluffy white cat, I'm not going to name it Snowball or Puffy or Fluffy or White or Cat or any of the normal like white fluffy cat names. I would want to name it something so not typical. I don't know, I'd probably name it Sparkles, honestly. Just saying. Kerrigan Holzman, can you do a tutorial on how to curl your hair? Yes, I would love to do a hair curling tutorial, because I just kind of figured out like how I like my hair to look and how I like it curled, and so that'd be fun, and I need to do that sometime. Anna Cab 12, when did you start wearing makeup? And this is such a good question. I get asked this all the time. I would have to ask my mom that. Give me one moment. Okay, so I just called mom, and she said that I was 13, which I thought was right. That was kind of like the age of turning into a teenager, and so at that point I was just wearing like clear mascara and lip gloss and just simple things like that. Simply Zoe asked, what are your top 5 favorite places to shop? Sephora, Ulta, Target, Petco, Cabela's. Kara Grace, favorite brand for eyelashes / eyelash glue. Give me a second. Okay, brand of eyelashes are Ardell. They're pretty much, they're like the nicest drugstore lashes you can get, but like a dupe of those would be Salon Perfect. Those are, I'm pretty sure they're a little bit cheaper, but they work the same, and most of the lashes kind of look similar. So those are probably my top 2 favorite. And then my favorite eyelash glue is the Duo Eyelash Adhesive. Okay, please do not use the glue that you get with your eyelashes. it will ruin it for you. This is the best. It's the easiest to work with, and I highly recommend getting dark tone. If you get the white, it just like, it doesn't look right, but the black is bomb. Geek at Heart 97 asked me quite a few. Why did you start YouTube? I've always kind of like enjoyed making and editing videos, and so then once I got into makeup and started watching YouTubers doing it, I was like, I can totally do this because I dig makeup and I know how to like edit and film videos. The main reason I started was just for fun, and also it got to a point where people were asking me like, how'd you do that, or like your makeup looks really good, or blah blah blah, and so I was like, I can like do tutorials for people or whatever. Her next question is favorite book. I'm not a reader. Okay, her next question is, if you could star in any movie, what would it be and why? I would love to be in a movie. That'd be a dream come true. I'm not sure like which movie and like what role, but every like show or anything that Emily Osment is in, is that how you pronounce her name? Emily Osment? Emily what's her face that was on Hannah Montana. I want to be her when it comes to acting in shows. The one she's in like now on Netflix, it's like Young and Hungry, where she's like a cook working for this really rich guy, and she just has this super fun character. And also in the Hannah Montana movies, like once they got a little bit older, or not movies but shows, once she got a little bit older, she was just like quirky and weird, like it would just be the most fun role to play. And so every time I watch her after doing anything, I'm like, I want to be you. Her next question is, will you ever do hair tutorials? And it sounds like I will because it's been requested, so yes. Next is, where do you get your nails done? I get my nails done from Nails by Anderson. I'll like put his Instagram and stuff down below so you can go check it out. Highly recommend it. He's my favorite. Okay, she has two more. If you could marry any actor, who would it be? And this is one of these like really hard questions because like I love acting. Like I love it. I eat it up. It's one of my favorite things to do ever. But as far as like actors in movies and like knowing names and things like that, I'm awful. Like I don't fangirl over people at all. So when it comes to this question, like committing life and marrying one of them, I have no idea. I can tell you like my top 3 who I think are attractive, but I don't know them well enough to be like, I want to marry you. So I don't know. Her last one, who is your ultimate OTP? And I believe that is like celebrity relationship type of thing, and I don't know, and I don't like this is probably gonna make me sound lame, but like I don't like stay in tune with that kind of stuff, so I don't know. That whole like celebrity actor whatever you watch world is like that's not my jam, and so I don't know. Okay, the next group of questions is from Katie Jane, and she asks, if you could only use one eyeshadow palette for the rest of your life, what would it be? Hands down, the Lorac Mega 2 palette, the big blue one. It's pretty much in every single tutorial I do. It'll be in the one Tuesday, but it's casual. Her next question is, why haven't you made Daniel do the boyfriend does my makeup challenge? Girlfriend, I have tried. Like, I've tried. I've mentioned it to him. Like, he just does not want to do that because it would stress. He said that like it'd be the worst video ever because it'd like stress him out and he'd be so focused on like trying to do it right that he wouldn't be very entertaining. But I still want him to give it a shot, and I'm still trying, so stay tuned for that because it will happen. Her next question, have you heard about the Disney movie throwback marathon, and are you excited for it? Once again, I haven't heard about it. It sounds dope though, so yeah, I'm excited. The Sam, okay, we're gonna go with that. If you could only use one brand for a full glam look, what would you choose? When I read this question, I know what 2 brands I would use because I don't like one in one area and I don't like one in the other. So I'm gonna do 2. Well, I could probably do 1. Okay, I would hands down do Tarte for face. Their foundations, their bronzers, their blushes, their whole like face line is fantastic. And the reason why is because they're like organic stuff that's like, it's just good for your skin and for your face. And then for everything else, mascara, eyeshadow, like all of that, easily Urban Decay. I'm never disappointed by an Urban Decay shadow. Bo Leanne, I believe, asked, what nightly facial products do you use to keep your skin so perfect? I'm going to share with you a few of my skin tips. My cousin is playing basketball, and I'm sorry if you can hear him, but that's what's happening. Okay, so the first thing I do at night is take my makeup off, and for that I use the Merle Norman cleansing cream. Everybody, like, when I spend the night at somebody's house and I use this, they're like, what are you doing to your face? Because literally, it's a cream, and you take it off and you just straight up, like, go ham on your eye makeup. And then it turns black. Like, it just soaks up all of your eye makeup, and then you have to wash it off with a, stop being loud. And then you have to wash it off with a washcloth. But it's my favorite. I've used it for years and years and years. And then I wash my face with the Rapid Clear Oil Eliminating Foaming Cleanser by Neutrogena, and the package is ratchet because I'm almost out, which is devastating. Just means I'll have to buy a new pack, but whatever. I've mentioned this before. I've used it since I was like 11. It's the best. And then I think I've talked about this in the favorites, but it's still a homie. And it's the Facial Rescue something, some fancy things. This comes from like a local store though, I believe, but it's amazing. And then some other things I do just to kind of like help keep my skin clear and that I have been able to tell a difference is I like to regularly, I have 3 pillows on my bed, and I regularly switch those around, like the ones I'm sleeping on, and I also flip them upside down. That way, like, you're not sleeping in yesterday's face gunk. It just kind of helps. Another thing I do is I apply my makeup with a beauty blender, and so in between each use, when I'm dampening it, which is what you should do, I like to wash it off with the beauty blender solid, just so you're not like putting, again, yesterday's like foundation and face gunk on. Also, I've been trying to eat healthier and things like that, and so I've been drinking a lot more water, and that helps as well. Last question is Ashley13 Baxter, and she asked, how are you so freaking beautiful? Homegirl, please. Okay, so that is all the questions you asked. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love just sitting down and chilling in my sweats and in my ponytail. This was fun. So yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of the week into weekend, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace out.